Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Bob. Today also we have both the classes together. We have Armstrong and Newton together. Okay?
Ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Bolo. So today
Yes, ma'am. Your voice is so low. Ma'am, your voice is too low.
my voice is too low.
Low.
Okay, let me just see the speaker volume.
Ma'am.
Yes.
I have sent. Ma'am, I have.
Tomorrow is fun day.
Sorry, tomorrow
It's fun day.
is fun.
You told yesterday, ma'am.
I told that I have to complete one more chapter, but I will see to it that someday we will play games. Once I finish my portion, we'll play game. That is for sure, beta.
Ma'am, you know what? Someday
Ma'am,
will
ma'am.
never come.
It will come. It will come. Okay, Musa, that's fine.
Ma'am.
Okay.
You know, what is called? I have sent that science also and maths also yesterday.
Sorry.
You have done now that maths one.
Hina,
Maths.
you removed your headphone. That's why you're sounding like that.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I'm telling to ma'am that ma'am, I have sent that math. You have done no that yesterday.
Yes, say. Maths you send on the Google Classroom. I've posted this assignment. Did everybody
Yes.
send maths assignment?
Yes, ma'am. I have sent.
Wait.
What have you done?
It's for both Armstrong or Newton or only for Newton?
I
It
have
was only
sent.
for Newton.
I have sent what we call science and maths.
Science and maths. Okay, fine. Not a problem. I want everybody else to also submit all your assignments because your assignments carry marks. Like if you have 10 marks allotted for the assignment, so if you don't send me on time, directly you'll get -10. Okay.
See,
I see to it that you submit all your assignments on time. Okay.
Ma'am, Armstrong also.
No, Armstrong, I have not sent for a maths assignment. You will get a science assignment. But all the science assignment that I've sent, I want you all to send it back to me.
That is a sense.
So Armstrong. Now what are we doing? We have Newton and Armstrong.
Good morning, ma'am.
together. Good afternoon, beta. We have Newton and Armstrong together. And since I take science in both the classes, yesterday I started with a new chapter with Newton. So we'll be doing senses of organs. We have 5 senses of organ, right? What are the different senses of organ? Anybody from Armstrong quickly tell me?
Okay.
What are the 5 senses of organ?
Nose, ear, na. Ma'am, nose,
Yes.
ear, tongue, eye.
Smell.
Hearing. Smell.
And smelling, seeing, and what?
Touching.
Touching the hand.
No.
Try to say eyes,
And
nose,
the
tongue.
flavor.
Yes, tongue, and then you have ears, and then you have hands. These are the 5 different senses of organ. Everybody knows. Right? Okay.
Yes.
How do I spell? Now, Armstrong, I'm quickly revising it with you because Newton has already done this. A quick revision with Armstrong. Okay, so I want everybody from Armstrong to answer. Abdullah,
Okay.
how do I smell? With what sense of organ do I smell, Abdullah?
Nose.
Nose. Aisha, with what sense of organ do I hear?
Ear.
Ear. Afan, with what sense of organ do I taste?
What taste? Oh, tongue.
Tongue. Very good. Adiba, with what sense of organ do I touch things?
Hand.
Very good. And Amatur, with what sense of organ do I see? Amatur, with what sense of organ do I see? Eyes. Perfect.
Eyes.
Perfect. So these are the different sense of organ that helps us to conduct our day-to-day activities. Okay. Armstrong, listen properly. With what sense of organ can I say whether the thing is hot or cold? What sense of organ will require to me to judge whether it is hot or cold?
Hand.
Hands.
Ma'am, touch. Ma'am, ma'am, feel.
Feel, yes, we feel it and see.
Skin.
Whenever you touch a hot object, what do you do? What do we do when we touch a hot object?
From that.
Yeah, we quickly withdraw our hands from it.
Our hands.
So, the sense of touch will let me know whether the object is hot or cold. Similarly, how will we come to know whether an object is soft or it is hard? With what sense of touch?
Ma'am, we punch it. We just punch
it. Okay, very good. Armstrong, give me one example of a object that is soft to touch. Any object that is soft to touch?
doll.
Ma'am, no doll. Ma'am, pillow.
Cotton. Ma'am, cotton.
Cotton, lovely.
Pillow.
Pillow, yes, definitely. Very good.
And
One
sponge.
object that is hard to touch.
Hard.
Hard, yeah, I would say rough to touch.
Wood.
Ma'am,
Metal.
rock and wood.
Definitely metal. Okay. One object that is warm to touch.
Ma'am, sun.
Fire.
Warm
Warming.
fire. Very good. Fire. Yes,
Fire.
fire is warm to touch.
Fire
And
is
one
warm
object that
for
is cold to touch.
Cold. Ma'am,
Ice cube.
Ice cubes. Lovely.
Ice
lovely,
cube.
lovely. Very good. So if I give you this table and if I give you a list of 10 things, will you be able to segregate into warm, cold, rough and smooth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chalo, I am giving one names to the Armstrong and then we are moving on together. Huh? Armstrong and Newton will be together there. Chalo, Adiba. Fur.
Yes, ma'am.
What is fur, Adiba? Warm, cold, rough or smooth fur? The fur blanket. Smooth. Very good. Okay. Aisha, ice cream.
Ice cream. Cold.
Very good. Abdullah.
Yes, ma'am.
Bed sheet. What will be the bed sheet? Where will you put bed sheet? Warm, cold, rough or smooth?
Smooth.
Huh? Smooth. Very good. Okay, then we have Ubada. Ubada, where will I keep, what do I say? Tea. A cup of tea.
Warm things, ma'am. Warm
Very
things.
good. And then who else I have? I have Afan and Amatur to answer this. Okay. Where do I keep juices? Amatur.
Ma'am, you
Free
grab.
bag.
Ma'am, you
Free
grab.
bag.
Where will juices go? Juice. Where will juice go, Amatur? Yes. Why is everybody stuck?
Ma'am, we can't
Yes.
hear you. Yes.
Okay. Okay, no scribbling on the page. So this is how we will be segregating the different things on the basis of a sense of organ that helps us to touch and identify whether it is
Ma'am,
warm, cold,
ma'am,
rough
ask
or
me the
smooth.
question again. My network was gone.
Okay. So with the sense of touch, we are able to distinguish between warm things, cold things, rough things and smooth things, right? We can only do it with a sense of touch. Can we do it with a sense of hearing? Can we feel whether it is smooth or it is rough with ears?
No.
Can we do it with the nose?
No.
Can we do it with the tongue? We'll come to know.
No.
No. So only with a sense of touch, we will know the pattern of the things. Okay. So we see with our eyes and we feel with the sense of touch. That is with our hands. Okay. Now,
Ma'am, ask
please
me the
go
question
speaking
soft
on
or
the-
hard. My network was gone.
Sorry.
Ask me the
Okay. Now,
ask me the
Armstrong,
question
chalo, please
again.
pay attention. Last 2 minutes and then we are together with Newton. Everybody will look at your index finger. Where is your index finger? Newton, Armstrong, chalo together. The index finger. What patterns do you have? What fingerprints do you have? No scribbling
Ma'am,
on the
circle,
screen.
circle, circle,
Abdullah, what are you
circle.
doing?
Ma'am, my pattern is like this. I will draw and show you.
Okay.
My
So
pattern is
what
like
World.
sort of
World.
fingerprints do you have? Simple loop,
World.
double loops,
my fingerprint is like this.
ball. Okay. What is it? Just look from the 4 options given below and let me know. Or R. What is it?
Ma'am, my fingerprint is in a different way.
Arhan has a R. Okay.
Ma'am, I have double loops.
You have double loops.
Ma'am, I don't know. Let me see how my hand is.
Or is it an
Ma'am,
R?
my hand is with. Ma'am, I have this one.
Which one? Simple loops.
Ma'am,
Okay.
simple loops.
What does Ikra have? What sort of fingerprints do you have, Ikra?
Ma'am, I have simple loops.
Okay, done. Ikra, what sort of
Ma'am, I have
you
wool.
have?
Double loops. Ma'am,
Double loop.
double loops.
Lovely, lovely.
Ma'am, I have this one.
Oh,
Ma'am, I have wools. Wools.
Ma'am, no, I don't have simple loops. Ma'am,
Oh.
I have loops.
Oh, okay, done. Chalo. So now Armstrong and Newton are together in science. What are we doing? Please pay attention, both the classes. I've done a
Ma'am, can you,
Bolo.
ma'am, can you go to that simple loops and that double loops? We
Yes.
at down there is this.
Ma'am,
what you call, we have to
I
write.
have the last
What is it now?
Can you go a little bit? Yes, this one.
Okay, which is a pattern can you see? So you can write arc, whatever pattern you have on your finger, you can just write your pattern. You can note it down. Which of the patterns can you see on your fingerprint? You can write an arc, you can write a wall, whatever patterns that you have.
Okay, I will write it down.
Okay, chalo. Let me move
Wait.
on and please, beta, no scribbling on the screen, huh? Please.
Ma'am, wait, I will write.
You have to simply note
See,
it down
ma'am, I
in
will
your notebooks. Okay. Now, you have to just, this is not a very important. It is just a number of students who have an arc, number of students who has a whole pattern on the fingerprint, and double
Ma'am,
loops
so we
or
can-
single loops.
So we can write our own.
Yes, you can write it by your own, that's fine. Even if you skip this column, it's absolutely fine. Okay. What
Ma'am, I
pattern
have
did most of the
double loop.
students have? What patterns did most of the students have?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
the simple.
45 arch.
Ma'am, simple loop.
Simple loop. Okay, who all have a simple loop? Look, raise your hands.
Ma'am, Hina.
Raise your hands.
Ma'am, me, Aisha.
Okay, who else has a single loop? Mathur and okay, no, Bilal has a single loop. Even Abdullah has a simple loop. What about Arhan? Arhan has a wall. No, Arhan has R. Right, Arhan?
Double loop.
Wow, lovely. Subhada, where is Subhada?
Ma'am, these many people have simple loops.
Okay, very good. So we can conclude that what is a pattern that most of the students have. So can we write simple loop?
Yes. Double loop.
Okay, you have double loops. Okay, lovely. Okay, so but most of the kids have simple loop. Done? Okay. Which pattern does the fewest have?
Ma'am, I have
Is it a wall or an arc?
Loop. Ma'am,
double
loop.
Okay, so the least is at the double loop. Double loop. Okay. What did you find out? Okay, let me just scroll it a little. And let me clear my screen also. Please mute everybody. Please mute yourself. What did you find out? Circle the correct word in the sentence. Everyone's fingerprints looked the same, similar or different? What would be the right answer? Different. Very good. So the answer here is different. Because everyone's fingerprint is different, we can use fingerprint to identify a person. See, we all have made a Aadhaar cards.
Yes.
Yes. How
Yes,
do we
ma'am.
make it? We have to put our
Fingerprints.
Even if you fill your passport, did you visit a passport center or an Aadhaar card center? What do they ask us for? They ask for our fingerprints. Why do they ask us for the fingerprints, Vita? What is the reason?
Didn't know what
To
type we are.
stamp on it. To stamp on it.
Definitely, yes, because we all have different fingerprints and it gives us a uniqueness. We all are different. So for our unique identification, we use our fingerprints in the passports and the Aadhaar cards, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We can see
So what
a picture over here. We can see this girl over here. What is this girl doing? Anybody who knows it?
She is pressing the button to exit.
To register her fingerprints?
Yes.
Very good. The girl in the picture is using her fingerprints to identify who she is. This is how she pays for her school lunch. Like in case you have to access yourself, you can use your fingerprints to give your access.
Yes, ma'am. In ARK school, it was there. Our ID card and our fingerprints.
Can you see what is this image over here? What is happening?
I'm like sad.
Ma'am, he is identify the fingerprint to find the person.
What is happening?
Ma'am
in
is
the second
identifying
image?
the fingerprint.
Yes, very good. With the help of a microscope, what is the person doing? He is trying to identify the fingerprints. Why are we discussing about this? Because everyone, you, me, Adiba, Aisha, everybody has a different fingerprint. And with the help of the different fingerprint, we can have a different identity.
Ma'am, do you know I have my in my other left side index finger I have this loop.
What index finger
I have
beta?
no.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, do you know I have in left hand in index.
Now what we read in
Hina, did you remove your Hina, did you remove your earphones? Again, it's go.
Ma'am, can I read Hinda this?
Yes, Hindra. Chalo, we'll start from touch. But one more request, Beta, please mute yourself.
Ma'am, Hinda only reads.
Okay, Hinda. Chalo, start reading Hinda.
Ma'am, Hinda only reads.
Who wants to read? After Hinda, the other person can read. Hina, you want to
Ma'am,
read?
me Hina.
Read after
Yes.
Hinda.
Yes.
Okay,
Ma'am,
see,
me
it is
Hina.
Hinda, Hina and Aisha in this sequence. Okay, Chalo, Hinda. Start reading from touch.
Explore as we
What
touch.
about me?
Explore our senses and how can we use them to learn about the world around us. Learn about touch. A big idea. Touch helps to protect us but can sometimes confuse us. Remember the person who burned their finger on page 92. What did their sense of touch tell them? We use our sense of touch to identify things and to protect us, but sometimes our sense of touch can trick us. Investigation does the sense of touch sometimes trick us. Work with a partner. You need a container of warm water and container of room temperature water and a container of cold water. Ma'am, can we also read?
Containers in the order shown. Did the room temperature water feel the same for both of you or did it feel different? Swap roles
and try the investigation again. What happened this time? Talk about what is happening.
Okay. So what is the experiment? See, we are talking about touch. By touch, we'll come to know whether an object is hot, cold, warm, whatever it is. Okay. Here there is a small experiment to perform, which says you're supposed to take 3 containers and you're supposed to perform this experiment with a partner. You're supposed to arrange 3 containers in a way that the first container has a warm water, second will have a water that is at a room temperature, that is we can see a normal water, the water that we generally drink, and then the cold water. Put your right hand in the cold water while your partner puts the left hand in the warm water. Leave your hand in the water for 1 minute. Then both put your hands in the room temperature water. Complete the sentence in the speak bubble. Write what your partner felt. Or use the word cooler or warmer. Okay. So everybody pay attention.
What is temperature water?
When I put my hand in the room temperature water, what will you feel? But again, you can do this only when you do this experiment. So how can
Ma'am,
we
it
write?
was neither hot and neither. If you put your finger in room temperature water, it was neither hot neither cold.
Yes, and when my partner put my hand in the room temperature water, what? Okay.
Now, what
You
is
all do
room
this
temperature
experiment. Did
water
anybody
mean?
do this experiment?
Now, what is room temperature water mean?
The normal water that we drink, the tap water.
Okay, ma'am, I will do this.
Chalo, who can show it to me right now and do it? Chalo.
Ma'am, Hinda, I can. Ma'am, Hinda, I can.
Chalo, quickly. If you can get a hot water or a cold water or a normal, any one of them, just place your hands and let me know what are your
Okay, ma'am. I am also
observations.
bringing.
Ma'am, I'm bringing it.
Okay, ma'am. I'm also doing.
Chalo, quickly.
Ma'am, I'm also doing.
Yes, everybody.
Wait,
Chalo,
ma'am.
you all can go and either get hot or what? Hot water or cold water, but one container should be of the normal water, the water that is at the room temperature. See, we have some of our students performing this experiment and then we'll come to know that what are the results. Ikra is also going, you can get, Ikra get one cold water and then one water that is in the on the room temperature.
Ma'am, I got it.
Where are you, Nina? I can hear you, but I need to search.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, it is feeling like.
Ma'am, I have cold water.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Okay, yes.
Ma'am, I have cold water.
Okay, done. Yes, Aisha.
Ma'am, it
Now,
doesn't feel too cold and it doesn't feel too, hot.
but then you need to keep your finger for 1 minute. So 1 minute, just dip your finger in a hot or cold water. Chalo, 1 minute. It is 12:26. Up till 12:27, keep your finger there only. I will tell you. Okay, do not remove your finger.
Okay.
See, Abdullah is sleeping. Ikra is also doing. Ikra, you put your hand. What water is it? Ikra, cold?
Ma'am, it's very cold water.
Okay, 1 minute. Chalo.
Hina, is that cold or warm?
Nida,
Room
Hamza, Sara,
temperature
Mariam,
water.
turn on your cameras. Tayyar.
Ma'am, I have room temperature water. Ma'am,
Okay.
I have cold water.
But first, listen everyone. First, immerse your hand in either hot or cold. First in hot or cold.
Hina, first you have to dip the finger in cold or hot. Then room temperature.
I have room temperature water.
If I put in the cold water, then my hand will freeze. If I put in the warm water, then my hand will heat. And if I put in the temperature water, it will feel like soft.
Okay. Now 1 minute is done. Chalo, Hina, now remove your hand and put in a room temperature water. Hinda, now put in a room temperature. Ikra.
Ma'am, I'm putting it in the cold.
No, first you have to put in cold. cold and then in the room temperature, and let me know what is the observation.
Yes, I'm putting in room temperature.
Okay, where is
Ma'am, I
Sabiha?
don't have cold water.
You can put in hot water. Where is Arhan? Where did Arhan go? So Aisha, what is your observation? What can we write? Now did you put your hand in
Room temperature water. Ma'am, can I do after the class?
Okay, fine. You can do after the class also. Okay,
Ma'am.
Aisha, what is your
Ma'am,
observation?
see,
Room temperature water, ma'am.
Now
Ma'am,
immerse
I
your
have
hand in
put
room
my-
temperature. Let me know. Did you
It
put
I
it?
have put my hand, ma'am, I have put my hand into the freezing water, cold.
And then put in the room temperature water.
So what did you observe, beta? What did you observe, Veena?
Ma'am, it is very cold. Room temperature water is very normal. And this is very cold.
After putting hand after cold water, if you put it in a room temperature water, will you feel hot or cold?
Ma'am, hot. Ma'am, I am feeling hot.
Hot where? Putting your hands where?
Wake up to the sound.
This is very cold.
So
Cold.
search into the room.
Bilal?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
so cold. Ma'am, can I do after class?
smiling
This
in a
experiment and then write it the answer.
You're the great.
Chalo, tell me your observations quickly.
Cold.
I mean, it felt normal. I could put my hand in it because it was neither cold. It would, if it would have been cold, my hand would have frozen.
Wake up to the sound.
I think so. There are, what did Bilal say, Bilal?
Ma'am, it felt normal.
You felt normal after putting your hand in cold water, is it?
No, ma'am, not
Ma'am,
cold
if you
water,
put
ma'am.
my hand in the cold water with 1 minute, then I hand freeze and it hurts.
Okay, okay, fine. Chalo. I will tell you the
don't.
answer. I'll tell you the answer. Listen. If our mind works like if you put your hand in cold water and then you put back in the warm water, but my mind is getting a signal that my finger is cold. So even in the warm water, you will feel cold only. Similarly, if you put your hand in the warm water and then in the room temperature, what does my mind has? What signals are going for the warm water? That the water is warm. Now, if I put my hand in the room temperature water, I will again feel that the room temperature water is also warm because still my mind is under the impression that the water is hot. Okay,
So, ma'am,
when I put my hand in room temperature water, see first what was it? Okay, you had put your hand in cold water. So after cold
Yes.
water, if you put your hand in room temperature, you will feel it is cold only. You will feel the same.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I check it. Ma'am, I check it. Then my hand could not stuck in the cold water.
Yes. So after cold water, you
I
put
do
your
not-
hand in warm water, in room temperature water.
No, I check cold water and room temperature water.
So what
They
did you
were
feel?
same. Ma'am, they were same.
They were same. So
Hot.
was the room temperature water cold or hot, beta?
Cold.
Cold, yes. Why was it cold? Because you had immersed your finger in cold water. So your mind was processing the information that my finger is cold. So even after you put your hand in the warm water, you will feel cold only for some time. Okay? Did you all understand this?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Okay.
12:30.
So let me scroll further. Okay. See, there is one more experiment. Sit at your desk with your partner with blindfold you. Your partner will place different pieces of sandpaper in front of you. They have been numbered in order of roughness. Can you sort them in correct order by just touching it? Okay, so here are the different sandpapers. We all have seen sandpapers. We see how rough are they. We cannot perform this experiment right now, but we all have seen sandpapers. And what is it? By touching them, we can tell whether it is rough or whether it is not very rough. Okay, chalo, we have this fill in the blanks. We'll quickly solve this fill in the blanks and then we'll end for today.
It's 12:30.
It's 34 and we have for 5 minutes. Okay, chalo. Our
Ma'am,
senses.
first is our senses of touch protect us for danger. We use our fingers to feel things, but every part of our skin can feel things. We all have different fingerprints. Done, ma'am.
Very good, very good. Chalo, quickly write the answers and then we are done for today. We all have different fingerprints. Chalo, everybody don't know the answers. Our sense of touch protects us from danger. We use our fingers to feel things, but every part of the skin can feel things. See, whenever you feel cold, it is not only the hands that feel cold. We feel cold on our entire body. Even you feel cold on the hands, on your legs, on your feet. Every part of the body will feel the temperature that is there around you. And we all have different fingerprints. Okay, did everybody take note of the fill in the blanks?
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo, ending my lecture over here. In my next lecture,
Bye,
we'll,
ma'am.
we'll start with taste. Okay, bye. Have a great day ahead.
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.